Hey guys, and welcome back to Tom Clancy's The Division. Even though Tom Clancy did not write the book about the Division, some other guy wrote the Division book. So why do they Ubisoft? Why you name the Division Tom Clancy? All right, sorry guys. Anyway, so we're back in the Dark Zone. We're going for the mass extraction. This is part two. We've already got a bunch of them. I don't know where we left off. Where did we leave off? Drew a map on an old notebook. I think we did, with all the locations on it so I could keep track. I think we did one in Dark Zone 1, even though there is two in Dark Zone 1. And then we did Dark Zone 2 and Dark Zone 3. So we got to head up there. And then up in Dark Zone 06, there's also a Phoenix credit vendor and a safe room. So we got to head up there eventually. But we're not going to make it there in this video. We're going to do some of the other ones down here. So we extracted over there. So I think we're headed here now, or did we just extract from there? I can't remember. You think I remember? No, yeah, this is Dark Zone 03. So yeah, we extracted here last time. So now we need to head to the next extraction in Dark Zone 04, which is a little up to the right of the map. So it's up right in Dark Zone 04. So we're gonna head that way and put that on the rope. And just make sure everything's all set. I think he's still loading in a little bit, or he's just looking at his stuff. He's got his arm out. I think he's looking at his equipment. So we're going to wait for Killer here. And Stone Cold, it's what is it? It's March 2016, so it's 316. Even though it's actually a biblical quote, you know, was it John 3:16? But since I don't really know. But the 316 to me is Stone Cold Steve Austin. So obviously we're playing with Stone Cold Killer in honor of Stone Cold Steve Austin. I don't know. So we ran into a group of guys, but they didn't shoot us. We didn't shoot them. Everyone's fine. I'm just gonna check back here in a second. Just make sure they're not following us. I mean, we don't have any gear on us, but at least in the beta, I've been killed before, even when I don't have any stuff on my back, which is kind of weird. I don't see the point in really killing anybody when you don't have any extraction. Like, you don't have any gear to loot. It's just weird to me. Alright, so just running around here, see if there's anything here. But actually, this is where we were before. This is the department store, the rock climbing store, the Dick's Sporting Goods knockoff. What is it? Khaleesi's? The mother of dragons. What's the mother of dragons? Khaleesi, right? Khaleesi? I don't know. I think that's what it's called. Khaleesi Sporting Goods store or whatever. Alright, so we were over there. Refuel to the left. What was it? Loading to the right. What the fuck was that? Sorry, that's bad. That's bad. Alright, so if you didn't know already, The Division is Ubisoft's 2016 running simulator. It's pretty good. They give you a bunch of options to wear, like sweatpants and track pants and hiking pants, and they got a bunch of hiking shoes and nice running shoes, and they also give you some windbreakers and stuff. So you can really get in depth into your running simulator, because, you know, the thing with running simulators, they don't always give you good options for shoes and pants. So at least here in The Division, Ubisoft went all out and made sure you had the nicest pants, the softest jackets, and the most comfortable shoes. So when you're doing these long runs in between, you know, one place to another, you really feel like you're getting the most out of your running simulator. You'll notice that Ubisoft went high in quality with these shoes they picked out. A number of hiking boots, hiking shoes, trekking shoes, tri-climate shoes, nice work boots if you want to take a break and put on some nice jeans. Put out some work jeans and your work shoes and your work boots. And maybe put on a nice scarf if it's too chilly, then pull out a hammer and just bang on some walls and help repair New York City. Or if you like, you can just put on your running shoes and just run, and then accidentally hit fire and act like it punched you, whatever that sound effect was. So fire just punched me in the face in my running simulator, which made me kind of mad, but it also made me happy because it's so cold. Because in this fictional New York, it actually snows, which is weird. I don't know why it snows. I thought we got rid of snow. Didn't we get rid of snow a few years ago. Didn't Al Gore say we killed snow and there's not going to be any snow? So I don't know why there's snow here, but I guess this is a fictional place. This Dark Zone is new, but it looks exactly the same as the other one. Or is this the same one? I think this is the same one. I'm sorry, guys. We're running all over the place. Ha 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 ha. But there is actually an extraction, I think, in Dark Zone 05 that looks exactly just like this extraction. And I had to do a double take. I'm like, is this the same fucking extraction? But it wasn't. And that being said, this does kind of look like the extraction in Dark Zone 02. It's just a little bit different in Dark Zone 02. So actually, this is where we were. He was we were coming back here so we could get this items because he was over here while we were extracting. I know, he's staying over here while we're extracting. Don't mind me, guys. I am an idiot. This is a new extraction. I was just watching this video before I did the commentary, and so oh man, I'm a mess. Yeah, this is a new extraction, guys. I'm so sorry, but yeah, there is another extraction in Dark Zone 05 that looks exactly like this, and this is pretty much the same kind of structural layout as the one in Dark Zone 02. It's just a little bit different, but it's the same like rooftop pretty much. I mean, the helipad's right here. It's underneath a parking garage. A little bit different, but yeah. So anyway, Killer was downstairs doing stuff. We were up here, and we got ambushed by a bunch of guys, like this big butthead. So we did die. I just cut out the part where I died, and I ran back, because this is 2016's #1 running simulator, so I had to run all the way back. I think it was like 500 or 600 feet I had to run. And if you didn't know, in the settings you can change metric system to feet. I know I'm a dumb, silly American. Feet, no, metric system is so easy. It's just everything's divided by 10. Everything's multiplied by 10. I know, it's so simple. It's so easy. I know. I learned it when I did all those science classes in college and high school. I don't know. Did I do it in high school? I don't know. But yeah, I know the metric system. It's awesome. It's great. But so many years of just trained of feet, so I know what feet is. That being said, and actually, that being said, I've said that being said fucking a lot recently, which is kind of pissing me off that I keep saying that word or that phrase. But anyway, not that I even know how many feet are in a mile. I think it's like, what, 1,000 or something? I have no idea. And not that it even really matters, because it's not like I know like a mile in time or whatever in this world, because this isn't really one-to-one scale of New York. Obviously, you see it's like goes from 23rd Street to 53rd Street. It's like, what? Why the fuck you cut out 30 of these streets? But in retrospect, I mean, in reality, they cut off like 30 streets, which is weird that they still named it, because a lot of those streets in New York look exactly the same. Like, if you've ever been to New York, a lot of places look alike, especially in the suburbs and stuff. It's like, not the suburbs, but like, where apartment buildings and stuff, a lot of them look exactly the same. Which I'm kind of disappointed. I was hoping in the beta, like, we would go to upstate New York and not just be in New York City all the time. I think we're in like Manhattan or something. We're in like right in 6th Avenue or something, somewhere around here. I don't know. But I would have liked to go like to upstate New York, maybe Buffalo, maybe get some wings, get some buffalo wings. That's why buffalo wings are Buffalo. They're not made from Buffalo. They were just made in Buffalo, New York. Fun fact for you there. So now we're not having a real problem killing these guys. It's just got some problems. But now Stone Cold is coming up the stairs, but I think he's right here. Okay, so good. So we got all these guys. So we're safe to extract because we extracted these guys, and we extracted last time, and that's why these guys came. So we're not going to get bombarded with another wave in like 10 seconds, so we're good. So now we're just waiting for this. Waiting for this extraction in Dark Zone 04. So this is where it is. Obviously, if you just run around in a Dark Zone, you'll eventually have a notification on your mini-map of where the extraction is. So you don't really need this map, but just in case you're wondering, here it is. So you can head there. Oh, it looks like we did get a few guys coming here. But it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. Just throw a bunch of grenades. That's one thing is really annoying when you do challenge modes. If you don't kill the guys that throw grenades, you just get 4, 5, 6 grenades at a time. Especially some enemies that have like noob tubes, and they'll be shooting like a bunch of like mini grenades at you at all the time, and you dodge into another grenade, and then there's 4 grenades on the side. Oh man, challenge mode is just annoying. I've only done 2 challenge maps, the Lincoln Tunnel checkpoint, and what's that other one? It was a daily mission yesterday, but that has no bearing on anything because I don't know when this video is going to be posted. It was the one that I don't know. You're inside a building. It's the one where you have to like disarm the bombs, and you have like 11 minutes before like the place explodes, whatever. And then at the end, there's a little echo in the control room. I forgot what it's called. Something something. But that one was actually really tough because of the time limit. And then the wave, the boss wave. There's like no checkpoints, obviously. During the boss, because usually it only takes like 2 minutes. So yeah, he got this checkpoint when I died. I mean, he got that chest when I died. But since I wasn't near it, the purple items aren't there anymore. Because when you're in the dark zone, even though you're in a group, you're only grouped. You're only affected in a certain area, a certain radius. So like if I go rogue in Dark Zone 01, just because Stone Cold is in my group, and he's in Dark Zone 05, he won't go rogue. But if he's 2 feet from me and I go rogue, he automatically goes rogue. It's like guilty by association. So if I'm not near him in a certain radius when he opens that chest, it's the same thing. I don't get those items. But if I'm near him, I'm in that radius, I'm in that safety bubble, I get his stuff. So just know that going in, when you're playing the Division in the Dark Zone, you're only grouped in a certain area, or you're only affected in a certain area. Now this is a big tough guy, but he doesn't have a name, so I don't actually think he counts as a named enemy, but that's basically the boss character. You fight him a couple times in the main story, which is kind of lackluster. It's the same boss over and over again. Really, you're gonna throw the same guy at me? So yeah, you fight that guy in the subway morgue, the napalm center, and that mission with the bombs. I think it's the same guy with the mission with the bombs. You have to defuse in 11 minutes. It's not the napalm, not the bombs in the napalm, but a different mission where you have like 11 minutes and there's platforms and stuff. I can't believe I forget the name. But yeah, you fight that same enemy boss type, which is kind of really stupid. That just being said, this whole game, this isn't based on a Tom Clancy book, which if you didn't know, Tom Clancy is an author, well, was an author. He passed away, I think, a few years ago, which kind of sucks. But Ubisoft has the rights to his name, which is really weird. I think there was like some stuff with his son getting involved and stuff, trying to like either embracing it or trying to get them to stop using it or something. I think there was a lawsuit or something. I don't remember. But anyway, they just slapped Tom Clancy's name on this game for no apparent reason, because this is not a Tom Clancy game. Which is another... There's no story in Rainbow Six Siege. I mean, there's very little story. You get what? Angela Bassett, was that the female actress that did those little cutscenes? So she talks a little bit for like, I don't know, a minute, and that's it. There's no story after that. And for that being a really popular series of books, and maybe even more popular series of video games, Rainbow Six, the series, has such a rich history of story and characters. Like, everybody fucking knows Ding Chavez. But like, I hope I got the name right, Ding Chavez. I still got posters from like Rainbow Six 3 and Lockdown and all the Rainbow. I got the collector's edition of Rainbow Six Vegas 2, and I got the little poker chip keychain and all that bullshit. Like, and actually, I think I actually have some Rainbow Six books. And that's the thing. Tom Clancy books were like 2 inches thick. It wasn't like a little short story. They were fucking books. There's tons of story. There's tons of character and stuff that happens. And for Rainbow Six, one of the series of books that has like a big history of stories and characters, and for them not to do any of that, like, what? What? We're just gonna make it a MOBA? We're gonna make a first-person MOBA? Who the fuck wants a first-person MOBA I mean, first-person shooter MOBA. I mean, I guess, but what? And I guess not MOBA, but MOBA qualities. Um, Multiplayer online battle arena. Where you have everyone, there's a set list of characters, and you pick that character, and if you pick that character, nobody else can pick that character. So it makes it a lot of esports, so we can get esports and competitive. To fix my glasses here, so we get the esports, so we get that big crowd. But yeah, that crowd always existed in Rainbow Six Siege. I mean, Rainbow Six. It always existed in Rainbow Six, the game series. There was always that MLG Pro E-Circuit blah 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 stuff, and I was actually pretty competitive in Rainbow Six Vegas too. I think I was at top of the single leaderboards um, for a while there, which is pretty cool. Did all right in the doubles, and our team was fairly decent back when I did MLG shit and game battles and all that other crap. Pretty good in fucking Rainbow Six Vegas too. I still to this day play Rainbow Six Vegas 2 every once in a while with some of my buddies. It's just a good game. Not to say Rainbow Six Siege is a bad game. It's just not being able to customize your own character. Not being, like there's that rookie character. That should have been a custom character that you made with your custom loadout, custom faces, custom body, custom hair, all that bullshit. That should have been the rookie. And then you have all your named characters that you can pick from. So if everyone takes Blitz or whatever, I think who's the other character? I can only remember Blitz right now because he has a shield and the lights. This is the most memorable name. Or Sledge because he has a sledgehammer. The names are so fucking stupid. The characters, really, anyway. Actually, I wonder if those are actually names from Rainbow Six book. I don't know. I didn't read all the Rainbow Six books. There's a bunch of them. But anyway. I don't know. It's just so weird not to have a single player game, single player story in a Rainbow Six game, and not having like a good co-op mode. It's weird. Like even if you could just do the situations co-op, that'd be kind of interesting. I mean, you can do, whatever. I can't even think of the word. You can do terrorist hunts and stuff like that. So I think I believe I uploaded a video and I showed how to make custom ranked playlists in Rainbow Six Siege. Because if you do custom games in Rainbow Six Siege, if you use like the custom game option, you don't get any renowned or experience if you play custom games because there's like a custom private, which is stupid. So I show you like a loophole kind of workaround how you have to go into your settings and do some things to make a all in-game. It's not like you're hacking or anything. It's just in-game settings that you have to mess with and play with, that if you don't go look in the settings, you'll probably never know that you can do. So you can make your matchmaking, you can make custom matchmaking playlists that will earn you credits and renown and experience, all that good stuff in Rainbow Six Siege. I believe I posted that video, and if I did, maybe I'll link that to there, or there'll be an annotation on the screen, but don't hold me to it because I might not do it, or it might take me a while by the time this gets posted to actually put that annotation up. But you can just look in my uploads, and my Rainbow Six Siege playlist probably has it. But yeah, I don't know, Rainbow Six rant. Going from a first-person MOBA shooter to this running simulator, I don't know. They're kind of running the Tom Clancy name into the ground a tiny bit. Not really running it into the ground. I mean, these are good games. Rainbow Six Siege was fun. It's just so many things that they didn't have, which just doesn't make any sense. It's like, did they listen to their fans? I mean, did fans just not want co-op? Did they not want story modes? Did they not want custom characters? I don't know. I remember Vegas 2. They made a huge big deal. You can make your own character with your own face. Use the camera and blah blah blah, your face, and stupid shit like that. Wasn't there even like a trophy or an achievement for like using the Xbox camera or whatever to make your face? I think that was an achievement. Maybe that was Vegas 1. Was it Vegas 1 that had that achievement? That you had to use like the Xbox Vision camera or the Xbox whatever to import your face or whatever to make your character. I don't know. I can't believe that they didn't have that. Anyway, Rainbow Six, Rainbow Six. But the Division is pretty good. As you guys can been watching, you probably either like it or you don't. From what I understand, watching it is kind of boring, which I guess I can agree with. Playing it though is fun because you're actually using the strategies and you're thinking and you're actually doing it yourself. But if you're just watching it, you're just like looking at people shoot and run, and I guess that can be pretty boring because there's not a huge variety. I mean, the enemy types do change. I mean, it's kind of this like at level 30, the high end. I mean, there's not too much strategy, and then when you do use strategy in like challenge modes, it's just like too much fucking hard. Like level 30 on hard is a piece of cake. It's a cakewalk, and then challenge mode, which just changes enemies from level 30 to 31 and 32, make it so fucking hard. It's such a huge jump. Which, I mean, I guess, yeah, it's challenge mode, whatever, make it challenging. But it's just almost impossible sometimes. Especially like that mission that I was talking about, that was the daily, where it was timed. It took us a couple times to get to the time, because we died once, and we had like 11 minutes, but then it checkpointed us at 8 minutes. So we lost, like what, 3 minutes? For nothing. For no reason, we lost 3 minutes on the checkpoint, for whatever reason. When we had 11 minutes going into that room, or 10 minutes going into that room, and it went to 8 every time for that checkpoint. So we lost time, and we managed to kill them. Took us a couple tries, but we, eventually we learned, okay, they're coming from here, they're coming from here, these guys are coming from that direction, let's take out these specific guys first before we take out this. And it does give you that teamwork, and it does make it a strategy. So we're going to head to Dark Zone 05 over here now. We're going to go over to one of these extractions. But yeah, anyway, it's challenger mode, man. You got to have a good group of people. You cannot go in there with randoms, because we found that it does, if you do randoms, they matchmake you sometimes with people who haven't played the level. Like if you do the matchmaking from like the mission in the world, like on the street, you'll see when you do matchmake, it actually says like completed this mission or haven't completed this mission. And it's like, wait, they haven't completed this mission yet? They're level 30? What are they doing? Why don't join the challenge? Then they'll just be running around like a chicken with their heads cut off. I remember this one guy joined in mid-mission. He runs through the door. He obviously didn't know it was on challenge mode because he just ran through the door. He went down instantly. He like walked through the door. Boom! It's like, oh, well, okay, he's here now. Which is another thing too. Like when you join mid-mission, like a lot of them will be in like the base of operations or like halfway across the map. It's like, why are you making me with people all the way over there? Matchmake me with people who are in the area who want to play the game like right now, the mission right now. And a lot of people don't fast travel. I don't know, because I haven't done it, because I was the leader, and we were already in the mission anyway, even if I wasn't the leader. If you fast traveled to me, would it just put you at the start of the mission, or would it actually take you to where I was inside the mission? Because if it takes you to the start of the mission, we were at the end of the mission, you have to walk through the whole base, which is what they did. But I don't know if he fast traveled to me or just to the mission area. So things are weird. But whatever. I'm pretty much done with this game. I did all the extractions. Like I said, the only thing in the previous video, the only thing I need to do is kill about 8 more, well actually 8 more named enemies, and then I need to kill 20 rogue agents. So I need to kill 1 for that 1 trophy, and then I got to kill 19 more for the other, and then I'll have the platinum, and then I'll be done with this game. I'll probably go back and play a little bit on my secondary character, because she's a little low level, but that's like the girlfriend's character and stuff. But maybe I'll make another one. I don't know, because it's fun. And then we forget flamethrowers suck, and he takes us both down. Flamethrower, a level 32 flamethrower takes you down just like butter, like we saw. But yeah. So we're done. So that's pretty much gonna wrap up this video here. We'll continue this in part 3. Takes a little longer to load since we're far away. Egg point. So we're fast traveling to the checkpoint, so it takes a little longer than just going out. But load times aren't that bad, I guess. But anyway, I think that's gonna be it for this this part of our mass extraction. I think we're going to take a break. We're going to head to the base of operations. We're not going to film that, but in the meantime, from part 2 to 3, we're going to jump back to our base, because I think we got like 20-something, 21, 24 items in our stash. So we're going to empty that out so we have a nice fresh stash for our extracted items. But thanks so much for watching, guys. Hit that like button. If you liked the video, I guess you can hit the dislike if you disliked it. But if you dislike, leave a comment why you disliked it. Or you can just leave a comment anyway. Just leave first, or just leave your name like that one guy did in that other video. So thanks so much for watching, guys. It's YouTube. Do YouTube things. Bye.